Welcome back, my hog-tied hippies. How you doing today? We're playing Downstream on half cash. I felt like I beat this one already, but I guess we haven't, man. What kind of intense action we got going on here? Half frickin' cash. It gets really weird thinking about half cash, but the best way to do it, honestly, it's sort of sad, but you lose some lives in the other part of the game. Get your open Greenfoot going. He's one of the best heroes in the game these days. He's rock frickin' solid in every single way, and I love him. I love him, I love him. I actually am a little afraid that they might nerf him eventually. Yeah, I know. And the main issue is obviously the round 4 is going to be the most difficult one for us, right? There we go. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can actually count here. 12, right? No, maybe. Sort of. There you go. We can pop Oben down already. We're actually going to pop him down, on this side of the trail because I want to put him on strong, believe it or not. Woo! Kind of freaky guy you are, Chris. Yeah, we're putting him on strong here. We're hoping that the Dart Monkey does sort of like clean up. Oben does damage, so you want to make sure he like sort of acts like a sniper and gets rid of the higher tier layers, allowing the rest of your towers to sort of do the cleanup, right? Plus, it's going to allow us to pop down a Ninja very soon, which will allow us to just pop everything anyways, right? Ninja Oben combo is delish in the early part of the game. But before we even get there, man, I'm actually going to get a little greedy on you guys. I am going to be going for a banana farm today. I don't know if we'll lose any lives here, but I'm actually pretty confident that we won't lose any real lives here. So, I actually have a couple of questions really quick for you guys. Really is just a question from Jonathan Bermudez. He actually asked me, he said, Chris, if you were going to have dinner with anybody from the present to the past or the future, who would you want to have dinner with? Where would you go? And what the heck would you talk about? That's actually really interesting, alright? Because first of all, I gotta say that I'm really not like a history kind of guy. I don't really care that much about history. I don't really care. I think a lot of people would be like, they would want to talk to like George Washington or, Napoleon or, Genghis Khan or something, like some sort of like weirder, very popular people from like way back when, maybe even like Jesus or something. I don't know. Me personally, I don't know if I don't really necessarily want to talk to anybody, from the past. If anything, I'd want to talk to somebody from the future, to be honest with you. I think the best thing to do would be, the thing is, you don't know who's going to exist in the future, so yeah, I have no idea how it's going to go down or who I should even decide to, oh crap. Yeah. So we lose a couple fake lives here, but that doesn't matter. The real lives are still in place. They're still in place here. But I would like to know what's in the future, man. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I think the future's going to be freaking awesome, alright? I know there's some people out there that think the future's going to suck and, like, climate change is going to destroy everything. But I'm actually a pretty big fan of science, and I think that science will, sadly, kind of unreasonably, actually just about fix everything. As long as we have the ability to do science. I do think that technological advancements will basically figure most things out, as long as greed doesn't come into play and just completely obliterate everything. Yeah, it's sad, right? So we're going to pop this down again. We get our increased production already, but now we got to switch it up, man. We can't survive forever with just these sad little towers here, so we're going to pop in a ninja pretty quick up in here. Uh-oh, this is getting scary here, man. The real lives might end up sneaking through here. Oh, God. Maybe it's because I had them on strong here. Oh, the real lives. Oh, it hurts. It pains me. But the good news is now I've got my ninja friend, so he's all good here. It's all good in Chris's neighborhood. Anyways, so I would really like to talk to somebody from the future. Like, how far in the future? Oh, God. I guess, like, the further in the future, almost the better. Though I think that at some point, like, me talking wouldn't even make sense to somebody from the future, if you really think about it. Like, even if we spoke the same language and everything. Like, if you go back, 1,500 years, like, you listen to Shakespeare stuff, and you're like, dude, what the heck was this guy talking about? Like, it's kind of hard to understand this stuff, right? That's only 1,000 years or so. How old was he? 1,500? I have no freaking idea when Shakespeare was born. So, we're going to say, if I had to guess, I'd probably go, I'm just going to say 1,000 years ago, alright? That's my best guess. Now I feel like an idiot, though. I feel like I should know that for some reason. Anyways. So, like, where do I want to actually talk to somebody from the future? I don't know. It's sort of a weird thing to think about. I mean, that's not something you think about very often. How much are things going to change? How much will technology change? What questions would I even ask? So instead of saying like, oh, I'll go a million years in the future and like things are about to get cray up in his house, I would say something more along the lines of maybe like 100 years or 200 years. Something that's going to be a pretty decent sized difference, but not insane, you know? See, we're finally going to start upgrading our ninja a little bit. Just a little bit. So, you know, it's still about the farmers, man. Get the farmers going, make your late game easy. Who cares about lives, really? I mean, we could go no less lost strategy, just go no farms. Then it would be tough in the late game, but I want you guys to have good late game. And of course, you don't need this banana farmer, by the way. You can just, you know, put him over here and let him do his thing, if you really want, but you can just put your mouse over here and let it do its thing. But really, I like the farmer. It just makes me not have to worry at all. And plus, you make more money off the map than the farmer costs in the first place. So to me, that makes sense, and it's totally worth it, right? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go for a 3rd tier ninja, but not further than that, alright? The reason why is because the Moab class Bloon is actually not easily killed by a single ninja up to 4th tier. You need more than that, man. Let's go Seeking Shurikens now. We're just about to get our double shot going up in here. Don't forget, you get a lot of money in these next few levels in here. Alright? Talking delicious amounts of money, by the way. Oh man, Blues are still stinking. What the heck is this? What is going on here today? So many balloons. So yeah, I would say I'd like to talk to somebody from the future, maybe like 200 years. But if I had to pick somebody from the past, I think I would go with one of two people. I'd go with either Nikola Tesla or Einstein. And I think a lot of people, they would probably say Einstein just because they're like, oh, he was really freaking smart, like, you know, what was going on. But I would like to talk to a young Einstein, not the older Einstein, because I feel like his thoughts were so fresh and interesting. And if you guys don't know, some of his, you know, the theory of relativity basically came up when he was very, very young working in a patent office. Like, that's when he was the most creative. And he actually even says this, by the way, that he felt like stifled later on in his career because he's like, I'm not as creative as I used to be, and you know, things are getting sort of weird to him. So I thought that's just interesting, you know. So we're gonna go for a quick heli palette here. It's gonna be the expensive heli palette, by the way. We're actually out of range of the ninja. We're gonna put him on quad darts. Then what I'm gonna do though is I'm actually gonna go for a submarine down in the corner down here. We're going to get this guy up to advanced intel, so we're going to go longer range, advanced intel. And we got to watch out. Here's the Moab, man. There's the advanced intel going. We're going to hope that this is enough with our sub here to help kill these things. Plus, you can pop this extra thingamabob down here to help us out just a little bit. Yeah, son. And even though it's a little bit spicy here, we do take them all down. Wonderful. But before we get too far, man, I am going to go for my airburst darts. I feel like this sub, he's like right at the edge of being good and not good. We spent a lot of money on him so far, but he really doesn't do much damage. When you just look, it's like 3, 6, 9, he's like 3 pops per shot. Changing it to airburst darts is going to completely change that. We're getting like 15 damage per shot or so. It's like, it's pretty freaking intense, the amount of difference you can get just from that one upgrade right there. Sure, it's $1,000, but still worth it if you have it. Alright, we're actually just going to lock this guy in place now. It's not like we're done, but we can do one more banana farm here. And then we're calling it a day on farms for a while. Probably sell them around 73 or something like that. 75, 76, 78. They're all difficult rounds. We want to make sure we take them down somehow, right? So, we're actually going to go for an interesting combination of towers here. We're going to go, you know, you want to go for magic towers. Difficult pop. Go for the magic towers because we got Open here. He's the reason why we build magic. We get bonuses. So, yeah, I'll take a bonus. I'll take a big fat bonus up in here. Not a big fat bonus, just a regular bonus, alright? So, I think Einstein would be interesting because I'd like to, like, pick his brain, just thoughts and stuff like that. And maybe, you know, it'd be sort of like reverse, where I'm talking to somebody from the future, he gets to talk to somebody from the future, and I'm like, hey, dude, you're the smartest man on the planet, alright? You're the smartest man that ever lived, according to some. Like, that's pretty freaking cool, dude. Though maybe changing the future would kind of suck. You'd be like, oh, really? Oh, really? I built an atom bomb, you say? Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. So we go to the 4th tier ninja here, Bloon Jitsu. We'll finally do Overgood Pursuit. Faster firing, faster darts is kind of garbage, but alright. Just buy it, just to buy it. It's $300, who cares? And I still feel like our balloon popping power is still a little bit weak. We have a lot of projectiles here, but none of them are super duper strong, right? So, you know what? Let me get an alchemist first. Let's do an alchemist over here. This is a very, very solid spot. Could power up the sub over here, power up the helipilot. Those are 2 towers that, like, if you power them up, dude, they get deliciously strong. Yes, that is the correct word, by the way. Deliciously strong. Plus, we already got some decent amount of Camo Detection sub ninja combo. Kind of supports each other over here. Works out pretty well. But we're going to go for the stronger stim. And that's going to make our helipilot super duper strong, make our sub even stronger. Whoa! We're also going to put the sub on strong, by the way. We want to attack the Moab class balloons. It's actually like the perfect spot for the submarine, by the way. Because as these Moabs come in over here, he can sort of directly attack from the side the different Moab class balloons. They go up and they swoop over and make sure we only hit the Moab class balloons. So if you get the armor piercing darts, which is expensive, by the way, it's going to make your Moab popping power get increased dramatically. Alright? That really freaking helps me out. Because now we need to get some balloon popping power, and we basically got everything covered, right? So, only thing I'm a little afraid of right now is I don't have any camo lead popping power, right? So what do we want to get? Let's do a mortar. What do you guys feel? How do you guys feel about that? Let's do a mortar over here. Put the explosion right in the middle there. Go for a bottom path signal flare over here with the rapid reload and super rapid reload. I think that explosion should be big enough. Hope so. Don't actually know for sure. Haven't played this map with the mortar very often. But then I still need some more group pop power, I think. I think that's the best thing for me to go for here. So let's go for a glue gunner, actually. We're going to go for a, believe it or not, this is actually a good Moab pop power tower as well. We're going to go for a bottom path Moab glue. But we're also going to go for bigger globs and regular globs, which does indeed help you pop regular balloons, man. Don't think that it doesn't, because it does. It slows them down, allows all of your other towers to do more damage. So we put this guy on strong. We get the Moab glue, we slow down the Moabs, but when he doesn't have Moabs, he can still hit the balloons. Alright, so I popped down the tree. I'm not sure if that was a good idea or not, but I popped it down anyways. Gloves, Luke Splatter, $2,000 though. It's expensive, man. It's expensive. Oh, look at that tree monies, man. We're about to slide this out. Alright, I really didn't answer all of the question here, but, you know, where would I want to go and stuff like that? I have no freaking idea. I'd probably take him to get some crab legs. Anybody who I take, I just take him to get some crab legs. They'd probably think I'm a poor man, you know, back in the day. I don't know if you guys know or not, but lobsters and crabs were like poor man's food. If you couldn't find something to eat, you ate crab and lobsters. And I think it's kind of crazy, to be honest, but hey, what you gonna do? So go round 63, baby. This is a pretty tough round for us. Let's pop in some more group popping power, though. Let's go for a cannon. So let's go for a quick cannon on the bottom here. We're going to go for a bottom path cluster bomb over here. And then we're going to go for bigger bombs and heavier bombs. We can also just use some trees here. Slurp up them balloons for that last round 63 rush right there. Heck yeah, baby. Heck yeah. Alright, and then we're going to go for the heavy bombs here on our cluster bombs. We're even going to go for the recursive cluster on top of this. Now keep in mind, like I said, we're going to sell our farms fairly soon, so this money is going to get increased drastically, by the way. We're going to go from upcoming alarm. What the heck? I got an alarm for 5:30. I didn't set an alarm for 5:30. What the heck's going on there? Get an extra $6 grand, though, built up in these farms over here. If you actually look at the amount of money that we've gained, this guy's made $7,000 so far, so we've basically... It's kind of funny, but we basically almost broke even at this point with our banana farms. Isn't that weird? Like, this is the amount of money we would have had anyways. Minus whatever I might have picked up with my hand down accident over here, because that doesn't go into the banana farm monies, you know? But besides that, this is still pretty intense. That we're now finally breaking even, but then they don't talk about the ability to sell these guys. So then we're going to basically make $6 grand off of this, if not more, you know. He's already made more money, so we got a little bit more time to make that money too. Yeah, I'd probably just take it to get crab legs or like a nice solid cheeseburger or something, you know. Something very Americanized, fairly normal. I think they, I don't know if they'd appreciate that, or I'd just let them decide. I don't really know. The only other person that I thought would be sort of interesting to talk to was Nicholas Tesla. Tesla, you guys might know him. He's sort of popularized a little bit now by the company called Tesla, which is named after Nicholas Tesla, by the way, if you didn't know. He was the electricity guy. He basically, if you guys don't know, Thomas Edison kind of copied a lot of Tesla's stuff and then got a lot of credit for it. So, these people were, you know, actually, believe it or not, born around 100 years ago or so, a little more than 100 years ago. but they were alive in like the 1900s. Like a lot of times it's weird because you don't know when people are like alive, you know. But this is like the father lecture is only like a little over 100 years ago, you know. But the crazy thing about Nikola Tesla was he was very interesting because he did a lot of wild and crazy things, and he was very weird. All right, like when they talk about Tesla, they know that he is just really freaking weird and wonky in a lot of different ways. And he used to sort of like play jokes on people, and he's just sort of a goofy guy, you know? So here we go, we got 12 grand to work with here. What do we want to build, man? How about a delicious super monkey? I was telling you guys that we needed to get something that could pop, that could support, or be supported by Oben. So we're going to get a Dark Knight here. Sadly, I don't know if we're going to have to get a Plasma Dark Knight here. It's the only sad thing here. I'm sad about that. But even just a regular Dark Knight's pretty freaking powerful by himself here. Plus, we do make a decent amount of money in these next few rounds, so I'm not too afraid here. I feel pretty comfortable with our ability to pop everything. The cannon is going to support it. Actually, cannon mortar combo is pretty good already at popping balloons. So we just got to pop the Moab layer, and we got the glue and everything to slow it down to allow us to just kill all the balloons anyways. The only thing that I'm a little afraid of right now is obviously Camo Detection. Do we have enough Camo Detection here on round 78? I believe that the best thing for me to do is just pop down a new set of trees on round 78. When the camo ceramics start to come out, we'll just slurp up most of them, and the rest of our tower should be able to clean them up, no problem, right? But everything else is going our way, man. The laser vision already, and Plasma Blast only 5 grand away, so not too shabby. But thank you, Jonathan, for obviously being a nice person and leaving me some cute comments out there. All right, I love you, man. I always love good questions. That's pretty much all I got, though, for that topic. I don't really know what else to say. I probably missed some things that I was going to talk about, but what you gonna do? Chris's brain can suck sometimes. So the trees. We could use it at the beginning of round 78 here. I don't think that's the best thing for us. I think the best thing to do is just to wait until the end of round 78, or nearing the end of round 78. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the target up in the front here. We're going to move him around a little bit, just in case, man. I don't know. I'm getting a little afraid here, alright? Things can get freaky. Real freaky. So we'll pop down the tree. Okay, so right after you see the BFB here, you can just pop down the trees. Bloons shouldn't get absorbed by anything anyways, so just get ready to micro a little bit. There they are. There they are. Oh, yeah. I'm probably overdoing it here. Yeah, I was totally overdoing it, man. Trees just slurped it up. Sadly. Oh, man. Are we going to get enough money here? I think we will, actually. I just kind of want the plasma balls. Even though I don't even think we're needed for this oh my god here. I just kind of want it now. I'm like, we're so close to getting him. Just get the Super Monkey, Chris. And there he is. The 203 Super Monkey in all of his delicious glory right here. This is how you beat half cash mode on this map right here. No bonuses, no support items, no nothing like that. Just well, unless you count this farmer here, which I never do. He's like, he doesn't give you actually any real bonus. He just is.
OMG. Handle it.
Look at him. Look at that wink right there. Oh, baby, in a sexual position like that? What the heck's going on, HQ? Making such sexual characters over here. Alright, sucking on things? Oh my god. So here we go. We got, oh, we stopped the nasty balloons. There we go again. Look at that. Thumbs up, baby. Thumbs up. With a wink. And a smile. A creepy smile. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you press that like button. If you enjoyed my story, subscribe. And if you haven't yet, oh god, look at this thing. It's sort of creepy in the background there. If you haven't yet, make sure you press the little bell button next to the subscribe button so you can get notified for all my cool new videos coming out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a super duper delicious day.